It's Thursday, March 20th, 2025, and I'm Don Reporté. Hello, everyone. Just one more day until the weekend. Well, for those of us lucky enough to have one. For the rest of you grinding away at minimum wage jobs, congratulations. You get to spend your day off being yelled at by people who think the customer's always right. But hey, for the rest of us, it's Netflix, overpriced takeout, and pretending we're going to be productive. Now let's dive into some historical highlights, because if we don't learn from history, we might end up repeating it. Oh, wait, we already are. 1916, Albert Einstein published his general theory of relativity because apparently Newton's apple falls from a tree just wasn't confusing enough. Thanks, Einstein. Now we all get to pretend we understand space-time while secretly wondering if we're just really dumb. And in 1969, John Lennon and Yoko Ono kicked off their famous Bed In for Peace. While most protests involved marching in the streets, these two took a different approach, staying in bed for a week and calling it activism. Bold strategy. Didn't exactly end the Vietnam War, but hey, at least they were well rested. Time for Today in Todd, where paranoia meets predictability. A short one, but don't worry, it's got all the classics. Fear of Jews, a sprinkle of Israel obsession, and of course, the ever-present conundrum of Todd realizing that even the people he wants to support are probably just as bought and paid for as the ones he hates. No need to check under rocks, Todd. Your so-called allies are likely cashing the same checks. Let's take a look.
There's the next claim that you're going to see, and there's a faction that has sort of been growing quite a bit, that President Trump is something Jews.
Oh, boy.
Doing this for Israel.
This is way more prevalent than I want to admit.
Now,
Yeah, don't gloss over that though. Bought and paid for Crowder. It's amazing as controversial as Steven Crowder has been over the years. Somehow he never got canceled, really, huh? Isn't that interesting? Anyone notice that?
now look, I understand criticism of the
Perry
Israeli
Water.
government.
All right, Todd, maybe, just maybe, we can give you Trump on this one. I mean, he does seem to have a special touch when it comes to Israel. You don't exactly see him gently helping other world leaders into their seats like he's tucking them in for a bedtime story. But Steven Crowder? Really? You think that guy, the one gearing up to shake down Ben Shapiro for more money than he was worth, all while juggling a messy divorce and some looming disgruntled employee allegations, was some kind of high-level, bought and paid-for Israeli propaganda asset? Yeah, because if there's one thing intelligence agencies love, it's unstable, egotistical loudmouths with a tendency to self-destruct. Real dependable mouthpiece material. And that's all I've got for today, folks. My patience, much like Todd's grasp on reality, is running dangerously low. But don't worry, he'll be back tomorrow with more groundbreaking insights like figuring out that the sky is, in fact, still above us. Until then, I need a drink. For Thursday, March 20th, 2025, I'm Don Reporté.